Hey YouTube, it's Tony with the Lawnfellas, and in today's video we're going to talk about the difference in changing mower blades from the Toro Grandstand to the Toro TimeMaster. Now there's not much of a difference taking them off as there is to putting them back on. So first we're going to take off the Grandstand blades, then the TimeMaster blades, and then we'll put them back on in the same order, and I think you'll see the difference at the end here when putting them back on. Now, there is a disclaimer in my description on all my videos. You do not have to do things the same way that I do them. I try to do videos to help people. There's a million ways to take blades off and put them back on. In the comment section, let me know the way that you take blades off and put them back on. So before we get started, I'm gonna show you what I'm using here and the blade. Here's my socket set. Okay, it's made by Nico, I think it's called, or Nico. It's Impact socket set. Here's the socket that I'm using for the Toro TimeMaster. It's a 5/8. Here's the socket that I use for the Grandstand. It's a 3/4. Now, I know a lot of people ask me what Impact model number that I'm using here, so I'm guessing that'll be the model number. It has 3 speeds and it's a 1/2 inch, and it works just fine. Okay, here's the TimeMaster blades, freshly sharpened. There's the Grandstand blades, freshly sharpened. And like always, make sure you wear your protective gear, your gloves, and your eyewear. All right, so first blades we're going to take off are on the Grandstand here. So let me get my gloves on. Let me get my glasses on. We're going to come underneath this mower. Hopefully you can see underneath here. I got some lights. Okay, there's one. Let's get the middle one ready. I try not to go all the way under the mower the best I can. Ready? There's 2. Okay, let me come over there. Ready? Okay. All right. I have to switch up. Here we go. The last blade. Make sure that's on. Okay. So that's how you take off the Grandstand blades. Now we're going to take off the TimeMaster blades. We'll keep that out. Come over here, look. Now, one thing I always do with the TimeMaster is I pull the plug. So, all right, same thing. Okay, except we are using a 5/8 impact. All right, that's the adapter. Oh, got the bolt in there still. Now, one thing you don't want to do is grab this blade with your finger on the trigger. Okay, you want to make sure that it's off before you grab the blade. Okay, now we're going to put the blades. Come over here, Lo. Okay, put the TimeMaster blades. I'll have to sharpen these and get them ready for the next time. I always keep 2 or 3 sets. So now we're going to pull these out. Now, these are the high lift blades, so you always make sure that the wing goes up towards the deck. Right, put the adapter in just like that. Now, what I like to do is get them up there and then hand tighten them. All right, so we're gonna get them up there just like that. We want to get them started. I like to hand tighten them until they're up there a little bit snug. And I'll take this and just grab me the 3/4. Make sure that's in there. Okay, and just go real slow until you feel it catch. And then once it catches, we're gonna hammer it. All right, that one's on. Same thing, you're gonna put it on hand with your hand first. Kind of hold it with 2 hands. Tighten that bolt a little bit until it catches. Then you're gonna go real slow until you feel it grab. Okay, that's on there good. Grab the next one.
Yeah.
So remember, the wing goes up. What I like to do is push that up, hold that there, and then hand tighten this until I get it a little bit in there. And we're gonna grab this and go real slow. There it goes. I like to hit it 3 times. Okay, now here's the difference with the TimeMaster. You can't not hammer these bolts because they're not real thick as the other bolts are. The wing up towards the deck. We want to make sure the wing is up towards the deck. Now these are timed blades, so we got to be careful with these. Okay, they're timed blades. That means that one should go one way and the other will be the other way. Now what I really want to use is the Milwaukee M12 250 foot-pound. So let me know in the comment section if anyone has ever used that, because I'm kind of switching all my stuff over to Milwaukee. Now I'm going to switch this to speed 1, and that's it, speed 1. And you got to hold this in place. Okay, so there's step number 1. Now I only mow a few yards, so I really don't have to do this too often as I used to when I used this as my full-time mower. Okay, so this blade's going to go like this. You got to make sure that these adapters are in the grooves. We're going to hand do that a little bit and then speed 1 again, because I'm not cranking these on. Okay, now for the secret weapon, because we have to torque those on, I got a thing of wood that I've always used. You can even check my last past video of me doing the Toro TimeMaster. I'll leave that at the end, where I torque the blades back on, and I grab my torque wrench. Okay, now these are torqued at 60 foot-pounds, but I recommend reading your manual. So we're going to put this on 60 foot-pounds here. And we tighten that back down. We're take this piece of wood, okay? We're going to kind of stick it like that. And then all you need is in one blade. You're going to crank these until they're cranked, until you hear a click in the torque wrench. Like that. And you come over to this one, same thing. There we go. They're torqued on. So that's how you change the blades in a commercial grandstand to a residential TimeMaster. Okay, the difference is when you put them back on, you kind of have to torque the TimeMaster, because if you hammer it with a 1/2 inch impact, there's a very good chance you're going to snap the bolt in the TimeMaster. So, but the grandstand, that's how I do it. Like I said in the comments, let me know maybe what impact you use. I use the Ryobi, but I'm looking to possibly get the Milwaukee M12. I want to see if that'll work. It's super tiny, smaller, and I want to give that a go. So that's probably what I'm gonna look at getting. So again, I'll leave that video where I torqued the blades from, I think it was last year. I'll leave that at the end. So make sure you check that out. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, and do me a favor, check out one of these videos that pop up here. You got about 3 seconds. 2, 1.